Good, good morning, everyone. So, today we will be doing this sum. Keep stock record on weighted average basis from the following transactions. So, we are doing the second method of inventory valuation. Here, what have they asked? Purchases is there and sales is there. They have told us to find out the cost of goods sold and the profit. So what we will do, we have already solved this sum in the FIFO method. Today we will solve this sum in weighted average method, weighted average basis method. So firstly, purchases of March 1, 4, 9, 15, 25, and 31st March is given, and also sales of March, that is 2nd March, 7th, 11th, 18th, and 27th March is given. So, what we will have to do according to the date, we have to prepare the stock register. So, stock register for the period March, for the period of March 2014. Under which method we will be solving the sum? Under weighted average method. Weighted average method. So let us prepare the column first. So first one is for date, and then 3 we will merge, and then other 3 also we will merge for the sale. And lastly, for balance. So here first column is for purchase, or we can also call it the receipt. Second one is sales, can also be called as issues. Last one is balance. And now I will merge the date column also. Let us start. What will come here? Units, rate, amount, units, rate, amount. Here only what we want, units and amount. No need for rate. In the weighted average method, balance may we prepare only two columns. Now let us go according to the date, which is the first date given, 2014 March 1st. 2014 March 1st. What have we done? Is it a purchase, sale? What is it? It's a purchase, correct? First को 500 unit we have purchased, and the rate is 1818. The rate is 18. The rate is 18. So multiply and tell me what amount you are getting. 9,000. So we will directly go to the balance and write down units as 500 and amount is how much? 9,000. We don't want the rate. So 1st March is done. Transaction of 1st March is done. Now which is the next date? Can you all see? After 1st, 4th is the purchase date, and 2nd March we have done sales. So पहले 4th आएगा या पहले 2nd आएगा? First 2nd will come, and 2nd May we have sales. How much unit? 200. So directly, how to find out the average price? How to find out the average price? 9,000 divide by 500 karo. 9,000 divide by 500. See, you're getting 18. Are you getting 18 rupees? Yes. ये 18 कैसे मिला? If you want, I can show in the working. Average price on 2nd March sale. How do we got it? 9,000 divide by 500. We got 18 rupees. This is how we got the 18 rupees. If anyone is confused कि 18 कहाँ से आया, कहाँ से आया ये 18? This 18 we got when we divided the unit, divided the amount with the units. So multiply karo, how much are you getting? 200 into 18, how much are you getting? Are you getting this? 3,600. So how much will be balance? 500 में से 200 units sell कर दिया, then how much is balance? 500 में से 200 is gone. So how much is balance? 300. And what is the amount? Balance of amount 9,000 minus 3,600. How much are you getting? Are you getting 5,400 everyone? 9,000 minus 3,600. How much is balance? 5,400. So with this our second transaction is over. With this our second transaction is over. Now we will come to the next date given. After second, sales is on 7th, but purchase is on 4th. 4th ko there is a purchase. How much unit? 700 unit. So we will write here 700 and the rate is 20. So 700 multiplied by 20. How much are you getting? 700 multiplied by 20. Correct? So जैसे ही we purchase, we have to show it in the balance. तो पहले से 300 था, टुडे वी परचेज 700. So 300 plus 700, how much is it coming? 300 and 700 units becomes 1000. Correct? 300 पहले का और आज का 700, it becomes 1000. And 14,000 plus 5,400 is how much? 14,000 plus 5,400, is it 19,400? 14,000 plus 14,000 plus 500, 5,400 is coming to 19,400. Are all of you getting these answers? इसके बाद फोर्थ का एंट्री इज तो डन ना. विच इज द नेक्स्ट डेट आफ्टर फोर्थ? Next purchase is on 9th, but sale is on 7th. सेल इज ऑन 7th. तो 4th के बाद 9th में जाएंगे या 7th में जाएंगे? We will go to the 7th, and 7th को it is sales 500 unit. So average price कैसे निकालना है? 19,400 divide by 1000. 19,400 divide by 1000. So how much are you getting? 19,400 divide by 1000. You're getting 19.4 everyone. 19.4 या 19.40. अगर दो डेसिमल लेना है तो 4 लिखो और 40 लिखो. It is the same. So multiply 500 into 19.4. Multiply 500 into 19.4. How much are you getting? Multiply karo, how much are you getting? Are you getting this amount? 9,700. See, give the answers fast. So 1000 में 500 हमने सेल कर दिया, तो हाउ मच इज लेफ्ट? 1000 units में 500 we have sold, so how much is left? 500. So 19,400 में 9,500 sell कर दिया, so how much is left? Is it the same amount, 9,700? Correct? Is it correct? I want more answers, huh? So done till here. This sales is done. Any confusion till here? Now we have to go to the next entry. We have to go to the next entry after 7th. Next transaction of sale is on 11th. But 7th के बाद बिफोर 11th 9th आता है, एंड 9th को वी हैव 900 यूनिट्स एट 18 रुपीज. सो हमारा परचेस इज देयर ऑन 9th को देयर इज अ परचेस 900 यूनिट्स for 18 rupees. 900 units for 18 rupees. Multiply karo 900 into 18. How much are you getting? Are you? Yes, correct. 16,200. तो डायरेक्टली as soon as you purchase हम उसको बैलेंस स्टॉक में दिखाते हैं. तो 500 is already there in the balance stock, and today we purchase 900. तो 500 plus 900, how much is it coming to? 500 plus 900, it is coming to 1400, and 9,700 plus amount का 16,200. add करो 9,700 plus 16,200. how much are you getting? 9,700 plus 16,200. correct answer 25,900. so this one is also done. This one is also done. So 9th का purchase is done. अब इसके बाद purchase is on 15. But 15 से पहले 11th of March आता है. And 11th March we have done a sale of 400 units. We have done a sale on 11th. So I will write here 11th and directly write 400. Now we have to find out the average price for sale. तो वो कैसे निकालना है? जो हमारे पास सामने अमाउंट का टोटल है 25,900, उसको डिवाइड करना है यूनिट्स का जो अमाउंट है 1400 से. सो वी विल डिवाइड 25,900 with 1400. so what are you getting the average price? Are you getting 18.5? 18.5. so correct answer 18.5. multiply 400 with 18.5. multiply 400 with 18.5. how much are you getting? 400 into 18.5. multiply 400 by 18.5. correct 7,400. so how much is left with us? 1,400 में 400 sell कर दिया. so how much is left? How much is left? 1,000. and 25 900 में से 7,400 हमने सेल कर दिया. 25,900 से 7,400 सेल कर दिया. so how much is left? 25,400, sorry 25,900 minus 7,400, you will get 18,500. 18,500. so next, this one is also done. Any confusion? 18,500 is done. Now after 11th, which is the next date of sale, it is 18. but before 18, 11th के बाद 15 आता है. 15th of March, when there is a purchase of 300 units for 25 rupees. 15th. so 11th के बाद we will go to 15th. 15th को 300 units for 25. how much is it coming? 300 for 25, 7,500. so directly जैसे ही purchase करते हैं we have to show in the balance. so 1,000 plus 300 is 1,300, and 18,500 plus 7,500 कितना होता है? Is it 26,000? so this is also done. Now 15th के बाद next purchases of 25, 15th के बाद next purchases on 25th, but before 25th we have 18th March when 800 unit sale is there. 800 unit sale is there. So हम जाएंगे 18th को, we will go to 18th and we have the sale of 800. We have the sale of, we have the sale of 800. So हमें एवरेज प्राइस निकालना पड़ेगा. We will have to prepare the average price. 26,000 divide by 1300 करो. 26,000 divide by 1300. Are you getting 20? 26,000 divide by 1300. We are getting 20. So 800 into 20 karo. How much are you getting? 800 into 20. It is 16,000. Correct? 800 into 20, 16,000. ये 20 कैसे मिला? 26,000 total of amount divide by units 1300, we got 20. Now what is the balance? 1300 में से 800 units we sold. So how much balance is left? How much balance is left? Balance is how much? 500. Na? I'm sorry. Balance is 500. And how much is this? 26,000 minus 16,000. It is 10,000. Correct? Now we will go to the next transaction. After 18th, the next sale is on 27th. But before 27th, we have 25th of March, 200 for 20. तो हम लोग जाएंगे 25th को and we have done the purchase of 200 units for what is the per unit? 20. So 200 into 20, how much is it coming? 4,000. Directly write in the balance. 500 plus 200 is 700. 10,000 plus 4,000 is 14,000. 10,000 plus 4,000, 14,000. पहले का 10,000, अभी का 4,000, 14,000. And balance of unit, पहले का 500, अभी का 200, 700. So now after 25th, the next purchase is on 31st. But उससे पहले we have 27th का sale. 27th का sale. So I write down 27th and how much unit? 500 unit. Now prepare the average price. 14,000 divide by 700. 14,000 divide by 700. How much are you getting? Is it 20? So 500 into 20, it is how much? 10,000. 500 into 20, 10,000. So 700 में 500 units sell कर दिया. So how much is left with us? 700 में 500 units sell कर दिया. So how much is left? 200. 14,000 में 10,000 sold कर दिया. So how much is left? 4,000. Now next, our last transaction after 27 is 31st March. 500 for 25. So 31st को unit is 500 and rate is 25. Multiply करो. How much are you getting? 500 into 25, 12,500. Directly we will show in the balance. 200 plus 500 is 700. 200 पहले का, 500 today's purchase, 700 and 12,500 plus 4,000 is 16,500. 16,500. So last में whatever stock we got is the closing stock. So we will write here, closing stock. How much units? 700 units. Closing stock 700 units at rupees 16,500. We got the closing stock. But हमें क्वेश्चन में क्लोजिंग स्टॉक पूछा है या कुछ और पूछा है? What have they asked us in the question? See, they have asked us cost of goods sold and profit. So cost of goods sold, by now you must know that cost of goods sold मतलब ये कॉलम का टोटल. कॉस्ट ऑफ गुड्स सोल्ड मीन्स जितना भी गुड्स हमने सेल किया है उसका कॉस्ट. सो व्हाट यू विल डू, अमाउंट का कॉलम का टोटल निकालोगे. यूनिट कॉलम का टोटल नहीं निकालोगे तो भी चलेगा, बट दिस अमाउंट वी वांट, दिस अमाउंट का टोटल इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो एड 200 प्लस 500 प्लस 400 प्लस 800 plus 500. How much units it is coming? How much unit is it coming? How much unit? 200 plus 500 plus 400 plus 800 plus 500. Is it coming 2,400? And add all this: 3,600, 9,700, 7,400, 16,000, 10,000. Add all of this. How much are you getting? 46,700. It is 46,700. 1 minute. So, how did we got this amount? By adding all the sales, we got this amount. So, ये जो मिला है इसको हम बोलेंगे कॉस्ट ऑफ गुड्स सोल्ड. यूनिट लिखना है तो लिख सकते हैं 2,400 यूनिट्स एट rupees 46,700. Now lastly what is asked is profit. So profit कैसे निकालेंगे? टोटल सेल्स माइनस कॉस्ट ऑफ गुड्स सोल्ड. टोटल सेल्स माइनस कॉस्ट ऑफ गुड्स सोल्ड. बट टोटल सेल्स तो हमें नहीं मालूम, तो टोटल सेल्स कैसे निकालेंगे? वन बाय वन वी विल सी द सेल्स. 200 into 22. फर्स्ट डे में वी सोल्ड 200 यूनिट्स फॉर 22. तो यहाँ लिखेंगे 200 into 22 मल्टीप्लाई करके गिव मी द आंसर. हाउ मच आर यू गेटिंग? 4,400. करेक्ट. नेक्स्ट वन 500 into 25. सो यहाँ पे हम लिखेंगे 500 into 25. How much are you getting? 500 into 25, 12,500. Then we have 400 into 21. 400 into 21. यहाँ लिखेंगे 400 into 21. How much is it coming? 400 into 21, 8,400. Then we have next one 800 into 28. 800 into 28. So we will write 800 into 28. How much is it coming? 800 into 28, 22,400. Then last one 500 into 25. 500 into 25. How much is it coming? 12,500. Add all of this, you will get total sales. Add all of this, you will get total sales. How much are you getting when adding all of this? कितना मिल रहा है जब सबको ऐड करें तो? 4,400 plus 12,500 plus 8,400 plus 22,400 plus 12,500. How much are you getting? How much? 60,200. So 60,200 is our total sales. 60,200 minus 46,700 is the cost of sales, minus 46,700. So our profit will be rupees 13,500. Rupees 13,500 is the profit. Any confusion with this? This sum is done.